Alright, so I'm just going to craft 560 odd darkmoon cards. So if that's not what you want to see, just shut the video off now because it's going to be quite boring. Anyway, I get in this water here because obviously I want fathoms, so you got to get in the water. That's common sense. Crafting cards, you always got to get in the water. Anyway, without further ado, let's see how we do. Sorry, I didn't think I was floating, and you gotta be floating, so I had to readjust a little bit. Hoping for a lot of 5 of tides. I mean, obviously other than fathoms, because I got a big hole in my existing cards for the 5 of tides. We got lots of these 7s and 8s. I don't remember what I need for squalls or blockades. Halfway there. If we got a perfect average, we should end up with 140 of each. 140 cards from each deck. So we really only care about the Fathom, so let's see how that one does. Hopefully we'll at least get the average on that. If we're lucky, we'll get over. Looks like Tides is doing the best here so far. Which is strange, because you would expect Tides if we were crafting on the beach, you know, not where we're at. Of course, we could have gone to the deep ocean and crafted way deep under to get a better chance, even better chance at Fathoms. But we do have the extra luck bonus of this Utaki school. Wow, that 3 of squalls and 6 are really suffering. So there's a 3 of blockades. after we craft this, I'll combine this with my other cards to help smooth out the decks. I almost never actually sell the individual cards just because they don't sell very quickly. They're very slow. The competition is very steep. On top of that, I don't want to help out my competition by helping them complete decks or have my customers be able to complete decks by buying up individual cards. So I rather just keep the individual cards and use them to smooth out my card gain. Unfortunately, I think I've already got a lot of the 7 of blockades. I don't know about the 5 of squalls. I want more of that 6 fathoms. So that seems to be the rarest one for me. Possibly for others too, because it's always the most expensive on this server. The 7 seems to be the most common. It's always the cheapest on the auction house and I also have a 20 extra or something. That 3 of squalls still really behind. I hope I've got a bunch of that one. I think I was missing a lot of the 8 of squalls, maybe the ace. Alright, all done. Let's take stock of what we've got here. So we're talking about total decks. We've got 13 there, plus 12 there, plus 11 there, and 15 there. So overall we have 51 decks without smoothing anything out, which we will, or we're buying off the auction house, which I think what we were shooting for, a perfect distribution would have been, I think, 70 decks. Well, we had 563, right, divided by 8, 70 decks. So that, not too bad. I think we can bring that up at least 10 or more decks by smoothing with the other cards. As far as fathoms went, looks like we ended up with 138, so 2 short of the average, so pretty close to the average, so we did pretty good. Obviously we went quite a bit over on tides without even counting, and we were able to complete 15 fathoms decks, so that's The best we would have hoped for with a perfect distribution would have been 17 Fathoms decks without getting, you know, extra lucky. So I think we did pretty alright. We'll see how we did once we combine with my existing cards. Now these existing cards have already collected full profit on them. They've all, this is just already all, I should say, I clarify, all these cards have all been already fully paid off. So this just help with the smoothing. Short on the 4. I think that one's pretty cheap, so we got lucky there. The 5 and the 6 are pretty expensive, so we won't be able to finish those without paying more than I want until we make more cards. I'll probably buy 2 of those 4s for cheap, complete 18 decks, sell those, make new cards, and hope for more 5s and 6s. So in the end, without going to the auction house, we pulled, what, 22 Tides decks, 9 Squalls, 13 Blockades, and 16 Fathoms. So hopefully we'll find some cheap of these missing cards and we'll be able to fill these up at least a little bit. If not, we'll just wait till the next craft session and hope for the holes to get filled. If not, it doesn't really matter. These Fathoms will pay for all the other cards just by themselves, as well as having a bunch of profit. So there you go. We'll catch you next time.